I'm Remco Schouten, 60 years old. When you invest, you lose some, you win some. We invested in an AI investment platform. Then we found out it's a scam. To be an entrepreneur, it's hard, especially at the start. If you're not have the energy or the time or the ambition to do that, don't start a company.
What do you have to say to them?
Well, I should say, fuck you. I think I work till I die.
100,000, million, billion.
I started with a Swiss company. It's called SGS. SGS is an inspection analysis. It's a certification company worldwide. And it learned me that I had the chance to build up a business within that company. And that was a certification business. And that was very interesting for me as a basis for my entrepreneurial career, because I learned everything over there: HR, finance, communications, etc., etc. So that was a very good start for me. I worked there for 6.5 years, and then I found out I don't want to be in a diplomatic large company. I want to do it myself, and that's the day I started for myself. First as an interim manager, and then I worked for corporates like Philips and the defense, military. And then I had still contact with my business partner from KPMG, and then we started in, that was in April, 1st April 2005. So we discuss everything together, and we do the same investments. And we never blame each other. When you do something, you make mistakes. And you don't have to blame each other, otherwise you can work together. We own this together and also the investment company. There's a lot of competition in the private equity market because there's a lot of money, and there are a lot of private equity companies investing in all kinds of businesses. So they're always looking for interesting targets. We invest directly in companies, started with scale-ups, but we mostly invest in funds like builders, like other stuff. One important question is, what should you do when you have all the possibilities, all the money, whatever you like? What should you do in life?
What's a green flag that you notice immediately in founders?
Green flags is that they're very ambitious, energetic, know what their goals are, and especially not arrogant.
How was when you first met Sharon and Mike, when they first pitched you their idea?
They were really ambitious, really a lot of power, knowing exactly what they want to reach, what their goals are. So that was very interesting to meet them. And they still are, because I'm following them on social media, etc. And they're all a lot of power. And also the interesting that you don't know how the day will end, and how the next day will start. Every day is different, because every day you have new challenges when you're building your company. I think interesting part is when you hire people, and when you do it yourself, you're alone. You're only responsible for your own family. But when you hire people, you're also responsible for other families. So that was an interesting and stressful situation, because everything came together: employees, customers, team building, etc., etc. We invested in an AI investment platform, and that started with a small amount, a bigger amount.
You kept investing?
We kept investing, and then we found out it's a scam. We tried to withdraw some money, and that didn't work, and that was a red flag. And we said, we stop here. So for us, it's take our loss and go to the next investment. You lose some, you win some, and that's how it works. So when you lose some, you have to think about it, and what have you learned about it, and try to avoid it next time. But that's it. I don't know where they are. I thought I had a conversation with a real guy every Monday morning about this case.
If that person or those people are watching this video, what do you have to say to them?
Well, I should say, fuck you. Clarity without arrogance. Know what you're doing, but don't think you've already been there. The moment your plan comes together, that's worth it. Yeah, that's a hallelujah situation. I think I work till I die, but not 40 hours a week anymore. Doing just What I like to work with nice people.